Western Japan Thursday night through Friday morning, and even in eastern Japan, Tokai and Kanto, this will affect. Heavy rain may fall, so caution is advised.
The lower house special committee will put the government-sponsored security bills to a vote tomorrow. At the special committee's executive meeting, the ruling coalition proposed wrapping up the discussions by holding a question and answer session tomorrow and taking a vote. The opposition bloc rejected the proposal, but the committee chairman decided to use his authority to have the bills put to a vote tomorrow. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe appeared in an online broadcast by the Liberal Democratic Party last night. He said in the same way that people lock the doors and windows of their homes to prevent robbery, nations can make good preparations to deter war. He said the government-sponsored bills in this context. The lower house special committee is deliberating this. The committee meeting began without the Democratic Party and the Japanese Communist Party. Those two parties boycotted the meeting to protest the ruling coalition's attempts to bring the bills to a vote tomorrow. Liberal Democratic and the Japan Innovation Party attended the committee's question and answer session today. Democratic Party leader Kazuo Okada says although the Prime Minister insists his government provides detailed explanations, 80% of the Japanese people still feel these explanations are insufficient, and more than half oppose the government. He says here, the coalition to force the passage of mission. Another focal point of tomorrow's committee meeting is whether the Innovation Party will take part in the vote. The party discussed a counter-proposal to the government-sponsored bills with the Liberal Democratic Party and Komeito for the second time. It called on the ruling coalition to understand its counter-proposal, but the ruling party said it would be difficult under the current schedule to revise the government-sponsored bills before sending them to the upper house. The two sides failed to reach an agreement. Japan Innovation Party leader Yorihisa Matsuno met lower house speaker Tadamori Moshima and asked him to continue deliberating the security bills at the special committee meeting. Matsuno told Oshima that the committee's deliberations on the security bills and counter-proposals are not sufficient and it would be premature to take a vote. Matsuno says his party opposes a vote tomorrow because it has to reach a consensus before the bills are put to a vote. He says he wants to try to build a consensus at the meetings of the members of both houses. Democratic Party Secretary General Sadako stages. He says he views tomorrow as the exit date of the current phase. Tanigaki said he wants the special committee to take a vote tomorrow and pass the bills through the lower house on Thursday. Chief Cabinet Secretary Yoshihide Suga had this to say. He says they've spent more than 100 hours deliberating the bills. He says it's necessary to make a decision at the appropriate time. Local Revitalization Minister Shigeru Ishiba says he cannot say with confidence that people have deepened their understanding of the government-sponsored security bills. Tanigaki and LVP CCP Vice President Masahiro Komura met Komeito Deputy Leader Kazuo Kitagawa this evening. They agreed to take a vote on the security bills in the special committee meeting tomorrow. After their meeting, the special committee held an executive meeting, but the Japan Innovation Party was absent. The ruling bloc proposed that the special committee hold a question and answer session with the attendance of Prime Minister Abe to wrap up the deliberations and take a vote tomorrow. The Democratic Party and the Japanese Communist Party rejected the proposal, but the special committee chairman Yasukazu Hamada decided to use his authority to convene a question and answer session tomorrow. People in Tokyo's Hibiya Park say they oppose a vote. The organizer of a rally against the security bill. Opposition blocs are sharply divided over the security bills.
The decision on taking vote in the committee tomorrow clearly indicates the strong determination of the ruling bloc to pass the bills by the end of the current session. However, the opposition is harshly criticizing the decision, saying that such committee manipulation will leave regret for the future. A tug of war between the ruling and the opposition will come to a climax this week.
Iran and 6 major powers say landmark deal on Tehran's nuclear. After grueling and often fractious talks, the two sides announced the accord in Vienna, Austria, a short while ago.
This deal demonstrates that American diplomacy can bring about real and meaningful change.
U.S. President Barack Obama has stressed the significance of the agreement. Iran and the 5 permanent members of the U.S. Security Council plus Germany had been in talks since last month. Their aim was to resolve differences over the contentious issue of Iran's nuclear development. After a self-imposed deadline was extended for the 3rd time on Tuesday, the foreign ministers of the 7 member countries met several hours ago in Vienna, Austria. They announced an agreement a short while ago. Iran's nuclear development came to light in 2002. The United States had been at loggerheads with Iran, which insisted that their nuclear program is solely for peaceful purposes. The country's traded accusations. A U.S. State Department spokesperson made this comment in 2002.
Working to develop nuclear weapons capabilities. The nuclear program that Iran has is not peaceful and is certainly not transparent.
In 2005, then Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad said the people of Iran never bow to pressure. He said they will protect their right to nuclear development. To find a breakthrough, U.S. President Barack Obama proposed dialogue with Iran. When Hassan Rouhani took over from Ahmadinejad 2 years ago, he pledged more dialogue with the world. Multinational talks began to seek middle ground towards settling the issue. Under the announced agreement, the International Atomic Energy Agency will be authorized to request inspections of military facilities in Iran as part of its monitoring mission. Iran, meanwhile, can file a complaint. The US and European nations will lift economic sanctions on Iran altogether when the IAEA confirms that Iran has followed the terms of accord to restrict its nuclear development program. Sanctions can be reinstated within 65 days if Iran is found to have violated the accord. The Iranian foreign minister had this to say about the agreement. Zarif says Iran pledges and will never produce or develop nuclear arms.
We have NHK reporter Hirohito Nezui in Vienna. What are local reactions to this historic deal? And also reaction